If anyone can hear me, sorry you don't have the right orientation yet. I'm putting a lure on. Oh, and I just realized I have the wrong hook on. Damn it to hell. I have to retie hooks. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Thought I was ready to go, but I'm not. And now I have to retie the correct hook. Since the hook is take good fishing, yes. Since I have the wrong hook. I was trying to get down here as fast as possible today since we've had, well, when I say we've had cold weather, it's been cold for Florida. So we've had some 30, 40-degree weather. And we had the full moon this week. And I think, if I'm correct, I talked to a couple pros and they told me that they started seeing bass pulling up on beds on Kissimmee this weekend. So I'm pretty sure this next week is, for Central Florida, it's all out bass spawn time. So I'm here at the frog pond. I'm only going to fish tech baits today. I don't know if you don't know anything about tech baits. I don't know much about them other than I saw them on Mr. Bass's show, and now I've lost the bait. How is that possible that I would lose a bait? So, holy crap, how did I lose the bait? Did I put it in my pocket? Oh, here it is. So I'm only going to use tech baits today. I'm going to wacky rig the baits. I will say the plastic is a little bit softer than what I'm used to, but that doesn't mean it's not bad or good, to be honest. So we're going to finally get going. Fishing the Southeast, I read that you have COVID. I hope you're feeling better, man. So this is the frog pond. What does it say? His car. Yeah, that's the back seat. That's the car right there. I drive back here to but I think, remember last time I started way over there. I think we're going to start over here. I can tell you right off the bat, the water is crystal. See the bait moving there? I don't know if you guys can see all the guppies and stuff. Oh, the water is crystal clear. I will say the only problem is, oh my gosh, I hate to admit this, I'm cold already. I don't know what temperature it is. The temperature is dropping really quick. It's supposed to get down to 35, 36 degrees over the weekend. And like I said, I think these bass are the big bass, the mom. Oh, look right there. You see all the bluegill? We just spooked. Feeder might have just went off a little bit ago. I have my headphones in, so I really don't hear anything else. Anyway, I thought I'd run down here today. We had swimming. So every Friday we have a private swimming lesson with a professional coach that goes over a whole bunch of stuff with Thomas. It's only 30 minutes. It's not a whole hell of a lot of money, but it is money. So we go do that every Friday before swim. If you don't know, Thomas is an exceptional swimmer, fourth in the state in backstroke. Just unbelievable. Made all of his state championship cuts last year. And he's got a gift. And so we swim 6 days a week. And we do private lessons on Friday. Oh, my buddy Billy, hold on. No, I'm going to have to tell him no. So today, I think last time we were over here, remember, we did really good down this bank. So I think that's what we're going to start to do. I don't know if he'll be the next Michael Phelps, but he'll be a great swimmer. My son isn't not that this is a problem. My son isn't competitive. He enjoys fishing. He enjoys swimming, but he doesn't. It isn't his most important thing. Sorry if I block anything. So we're going to hit that bank to start off with. I think that's the right way to go. Finally, y'all will see me. So hello, everybody. Like I said, today I'm going to throw a Tech Baits, super salty, wacky rigged. The water's come down another foot since last week, which really stinks. My GoPro's messing up already, and that's even worse. This is going to be the last week I use. Oh, there's white right there. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, it didn't even land and I got bit right there. Oh, what do we got here, boys? Where are you? Oh, don't go there, don't go there. Oh, come on, don't go there. Get out of there. Dude, get out of there. Oh, not there. There we go. First cast, Tech Baits. Shut your mouth. First damn cast. Look at that. First cast. Tech Baits. I'll even show you. Let me get all this cabbage out of its mouth. Right there, Tech Baits. Top of the mouth. Came back and hammered that thing. By the way, I took grief for how I release fish. So this one's going to get released like that. Well, of course I didn't have the GoPro on. Son of a bitch. But not bad. Not bad at all. That's a good way to start. I mean, that thing got hit as soon as it hit the water, though. These baits are really soft. That one's actually cut in half in the belly already. It isn't a really good thing that I don't want to happen. We got the GoPro running again. First fish, excuse me. Oh, that's a bad cast. Oh, no. That wasn't a very good cast at all, was it? That was a horrible cast. So I don't know what I was saying. This is my last week with my old trusty. I've given away this week all of my castaway rods. There's a bunch of young men that needed rods. So all of my castaways are officially gone, but one bait caster that I'm going to give away to a member. The first member that joined the other day got a brand new Shimano backpack bag. I wasn't announcing that, but I thought if someone did it, I would make it worth their while. So they got a Shimano backpack. I think it was like $149, $159 tackle bag. So I appreciate that person. I don't know their name right off the top of my head, but I thank them for joining because that's nice and it helps support the channel. So the next one, not the next one, I'm going to do one for a castaway, what do we call rod? I've had 4 bad casts in a row. I don't know if you can hear the wind. The wind's really howling right now. I don't even know if you guys can see me in the picture, to be honest. I'm way down here on the right side. Hopefully you can see where bait is going. The water's come down quite a bit since last Saturday. We've got this little Tech Bait on, and I'm going to work the edges to start off with. Because, like I said, we had cold weather come through this week, and usually you get cold weather and then the full moon, and our fish spawn if it warms up. Now today it wasn't crazy warm, but it was still fairly warm, and I'm not doing very good casting today. So much for me the other day saying, "Oh, you start fishing a little bit more and your casts start getting better. This light weight or light lure, and then this wind is really not doing very well for me, and the braid, because I can actually see that bait kind of moving from right to left because the braid is picking it up. Oh, there's something right there. Some grass or something. That's weird. It's a good spot for grass. I can feel vibration in my line. I might have to cast. This is weird. That one actually is almost like drifting, like when you go fly fishing, the wind's picking up the line and just making the bait move. And I'm not casting very far either. And no booties again. This is day 3 without booties. I'm not planning on going in the water though. Also, if you love bass fishing and you're watching this, you want to join our fantasy fishing thing, you can go to bassmaster.com and then click on fantasy fishing. Then you got to go join our group. And the group is Get Your Fish On. Actually, you want to know what I think has happened here on this bait? I think I lost my nail weight on the top. And that's why it's acting so weird. And I definitely didn't bring any extra weights. I did. It is. That's what's happening is the weight on that first fish slipped out of the top of this bait. That kind of stinks. Means I need to slow down even more. It said sunset was at like 5:50, so I thought, oh, I'll have plenty of time to get over here and fish. Now I got here, I'm cold right off the bat. I didn't bring any nail weights with me for the front of this. And while you can still catch fish wacky rigged easily, I really like the weight because I want the front of the nail weight. I want the front of the bait to go in this grass. And then when I give it a little twitch, I just want the vibration to startle a fish. And like I said, I don't have that weight, so now I'm having to wait for the bait to actually sink to the bottom before I twitch. Now the water is a little bit cool, so slowing down can only help me. But unfortunately, I have ADHD. So I only have, and I'm not fishing very long, so I try to cover as much water as possible. And also, that doesn't help my casting because I want to get a little bit further out than what I am. I could run back to the car, but then I'll have to walk all the way back here again, and I hate that. Cast a little bit more in the center. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't get a lot of live people, and I appreciate the people that do get on here. I know a lot of people are all over the country, and are like, "How is Steve in shorts and a t-shirt?" And there's no snow on the ground, and it's cool. It's probably, I want to say it's probably 50 or 55, 50, 55 degrees outside, maybe. It's a little bit cold right now. A little bit cooler than I had anticipated. Okay, we're going down the other side now. That nail weight really helps me. I really need it. Oh, I thought I got hit there. I really should go back and get nail weights. I didn't think it'd fall out after one bite though. This is my first time using these tech baits. I love how salty they were, and I love that they're a small company that's just trying their best to get the word out about themselves. So anything that I can do to help them is great. And this is really a bouncy worm, to be honest. This is got a lot of movement. It was nice that first cast. I got whacked as soon as it hit the water. I must have spiked that fish in the face. That little nail, I've said it a few times, that little nail weight, the problem is it gets me that just that little bit further distance than I think I need right now. These fish are probably all on that other edge and then back in the back there, just getting ready to do their thing. Uh, they want to find harder bottom, so anytime I can fish where there's a little bit harder bottom, I enjoy that. Or that's really what I'm looking for. Another beautiful night, though. We're going to have to go get a nail weight, so I'm bringing you guys with me. And it means we're going to go to the other side. What does it say? It is. It's always a Senko. At this place, during the winter, I'm always throwing a Senko. At this place during the summer, I only throw frogs. You need to, if you can learn a pattern of a fish, why would you use anything else? That's my question. Why would I come out here and throw a chatterbait when I know that I'm not going to catch any fish with a chatterbait? That would be my question to you guys. Does that make sense? I think a chatterbait scares the fish here because they're not big enough. I think that when they get bigger, they might eat a chatterbait. But here, a suspending jerkbait does well, a worm, and uh, the flukes do well. That's the truth. But so do, what is it called? So do frogs in the summer. This is my frog pond. Excluding wintertime, I am all frog. What does it say? I have tried a spinnerbait here. They don't like it. They might start liking it because we've been putting bait in here for the last, I don't even know how long it goes. What does that say? Oh, yeah, for FTSE. Uh, they might start to learn to go after stuff like spinnerbait. But right now, these fish just aren't very big. And I think that because of their maturity level, that they're scared of everything. So I'm going to put you guys right there while I run to the car, which is right here, and hopefully don't lose you with my headphones and grab a nail weight. And we'll fish that bank. Because I really, really didn't think it was this cold. And I'll be honest, I'm cold right now. My fat ass is cold. Feels good in the car right now, too. So, like I said, I was surprised I lost my nail weight after one fish. That's a little bothersome, but it is what it is. So we'll put another one in. We might have to change baits altogether, to be honest. I think the first fish killed this one. And really, you want to know what? Having the nail weight is confidence that I have. Probably isn't helping me catch fish. That's the craziest thing about it. It's that it adds confidence to me because I know where it's going to go, and I know that it's going to go through the grass that I'm targeting fish in. Because this is really shallow. I think the deepest part of this little pond is 4 foot, and we're down 3 foot right now. Now, this area that I'm coming to, because you guys will see me in a second, or I'll move it like this a little bit. This area down this path right here is where I'm going to start. Yeah. And I can see all of the grass. Oh, shoot. It's windy. That kind of stunk. Let's see if I can find a flatter area. I'm flat earthing it. That's a joke. Don't send me any flat earth crap. All the way down this bank that I don't know if you guys can see, I can see every bit of grass all the way down there. See that right there? I mean, I'm already casting 10, 15 feet further. But there was so much stuff going on over there where the feeder is. I think I gotta go over there. I never fish over there though. But for whatever reason, it's just lit up with fish or bluegill or something. I've said this to y'all a few times. The last year we've dumped a ton of minnows and a ton of giant bluegill in here. We just the fish were all a stunted size of like 12 inches, and we weren't getting anything but just 12-inch fish. So we put a couple big fish in here, three, that were all 4, 5, 6 pounders. And then what we've done is we've tried to add uh, shiners and minnows. See, I mean, look at all that bait over there. Shiners and minnows to this to get these fish to grow a little bit, to have more bait in here. We're gonna go right down there. Let's just see what, I think these are all bluegill to be honest. Oh man, I missed one there. I missed one for sure. It picked it up, it picked up the tail or something. I don't know what it was. Hopefully it didn't take my weight again. Good start to these tech baits, I would say. They seem a little soft. That would be my only somewhat complaint so far. I think it did take my weight. No, it didn't. See. No, it's still there. So a little soft on these baits. They're real scented real well, but they're really soft. And not the soft there where they don't break. This weather might have changed now that it's gone a little bit darker. This might have changed everything here. I figured that these fish, because the warmness of the day would be triggered to eat as it got a little bit cooler as the night went down. But now I'm thinking maybe they're just in the middle, in the deep stuff. That oh, almost fell down. Yeah, I'm getting a little cold. This might be a quick trip, and not a normal trip with only one fish. I'm sure you guys can't see me. I'm to the left of the camera. I'm trying to fish the deeper spot. If you won't see it, but kind of sort of the middle of the pond. You have that grass on that grass bed over there on the right hand side of your camera. So if you would imagine like 20 feet over to the left is what I think is the deep part. By deep part, I think it's probably 3 or 4 feet right now at the most. And that would be being very generous. And it's just a matter of finding those fish. But I think they probably went to deeper water. I thought they would have moved up during the warmness of the day, because it was probably 80 degrees during the day today, maybe 78, 80 degrees. I thought these fish would move up into the shallows and try to bed. But now that I'm here and looking at everything around the edge, I'm not seeing any bedding. I'm seeing a lot of grass, but no beds. And I really, really, really would have thought I'd seen some beds. Now, it doesn't mean the beds aren't over in the stuff I can't get to. And they very easily could be, because that's the place where they won't get any pressure from me fishing. but I kind of felt like they'd be where the camera is and where I am right now. All this you can see bluegill beds here. This is like the bluegill staging part. You'd think that if there was bluegill staging, you would see bass too. But they're hiding tonight, man. They don't want my worm. We'll give it a couple more and we might call it. Now, sometimes you have bad casts and then you have that cast. That was absolutely perfect. If there's anything down that bank, they should definitely see or feel that worm. There's a big grass bed right. I'm going to go through right now. I can feel it going through the grass. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it like 2 more casts, even though this will be short and I won't catch one fish. But one fish is better than none, I guess. Could be worse. I could be at home editing kids' videos. And that literally means kids' videos. Kids that are 3 and 4. With all sorts of stupid graphics and stupid sound effects and bloop bloop and yay! Crap that I hate now. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Wow. I would have never thought that wouldn't have gotten a bite there. Let's get in. Oh, well, I don't know if you saw that. The worm actually, the weight came off in my cast. How crazy is that? The weight came out of my bait when I cast and landed right there. Yeah, there's no weight in it now. Okay, well, maybe just a little bit too soft for these baits. It's a little crazy. Maybe just a little bit too soft. I think I'm hitting it, man. I think I'm cold. That was 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever it was. I appreciate y'all listening and watching. And sorry it wasn't more entertaining. And make sure you watch Mr. Bass. Probably has something going on tonight. So watch that channel tonight. And check out Hella Bass. And check out Debo. And check out Gramps. And check out all those people. But like always, remember, take your kid fishing. Get your fish on. Thank you. And we'll see y'all soon. Cheers.